made for that environment.
For sure.
People were watching this and saying like, "Yo, he might be a tough out for verses for anybody."
Yeah,
like,
No, they took it a lot further.
No. Specifically,
they took it a lot
he'd
further.
wash Hove. That was one of the examples they gave in the verses after watching it.
Is that not
I think he's a tough out for anybody.
Yeah,
he's definitely a tough out for
He's a
anybody.
consensus that he's a tough out for anybody.
But it got to like he might like be dominating niggas in verses.
He would dominate a lot of
He
people.
would dominate
I don't
most
know.
artists.
I don't
He
know.
would dominate
Does
most
he beat
artists.
just? And I know we went Hove injured earlier, but does he beat Hove in the verses?
No.
Is his production included in the verses?
Straight.
Yes, it is.
Then
And
yes,
that's
he
a
beats
tough
Hov in the
one.
If
verses.
you talking about production, that's
Yes.
the cheat code.
That's-
Jay-Z
yeah.
doesn't
If
produce.
I'm Kanye.
If you talk about like lead songs, I
Yeah.
don't think Jay-Z loses to Kanye West.
I think it's a personal.
I don't
preference.
either.
I think it's a personal preference. I don't think he just gonna beat him. Even if you add the production, you talking about 16 albums this nigga could pull from. You get what I'm saying?
But
So
production makes it tough.
it does, but again, it's still 20 songs.
It
It's
can't
not,
be 20.
It's not a body of work. It's 20 songs. So you go get your hottest 20 that you think are it. Whether production, whatever the case may be,
And
Jay-Z gonna go get his 20. I'm not saying Kanye won't win. I'm saying washing and all that. I think
Wash
it just
is a
comes
lot.
down to the listener and the audience and what their preference is.
And a lot of verses is performance. We watch people get up there, how you act, how you MC this, how you shoot at the other person. So if Kanye get on this cocky shit and start saying, and I made this for you, and start playing those bangers, it could get ugly, bro.
But he wouldn't talk to Hov like that on that stage.
Man, he said worse. So we don't know what he would say to
Hov
Hov.
wasn't there though.
Yeah.
He might get that.
I don't give a fuck
that-
if you made it, nigga. I put the words to it and I made it do this.
Kanye did lose a versus to Swiss Beats once upon a time.
He did. I was there for
I
that.
was there for that.
He did. Swiss smoked him, but I think that kind of fueled the way he makes his music today. Because what did Swiss say on that stage? Yeah, those are cute, but I make anthems, and all them records started ringing off where in
Oh,
Giant
wait, I did
Stadium.
see that. I saw that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, let's not do that. Let's take Hov name out of this.
But he was also going up against another producer.
Yeah, that's a producer battle.
But
That's
as a rapper,
totally
I don't
different.
think nobody beats Jay-Z, man. Kanye's close. Drake is close.
I'm gonna say Drake.
Yeah,
Drake is close.
I take Jay-Z over Drake but I'm old. I think a lot of the Jay-Z Drake verses depends on who's in the audience.
I'm taking Drake over Jay-Z
Jay-Z?
in the
Really?
verses. Yes,
I think it depends on
I'll
who's in
say it.
I don't. I think Hov wins, but
tough.
But I don't think a person who says Drake is wrong. I think it goes down to your generation. I think for a younger demo, the shit that's gonna move them is gonna be different than the shit that move us. For me, nobody beats Jay-Z in the verses that I can think of. Kanye's probably the only person in that who would to me be a tough out for him.
I still think Hov is the greatest rapper ever. But when you getting up there 20 bangers, hits,
yeah.
yeah, Drake can get him out of here. And yes, Kanye can get him out of here.
Is crazy.
Yeah. I think Future get him out of here.
No, I don't think. Future, I said Future's a hard out for anybody. That's what I said.
Okay.
Future.
Not saying he can get. He's a hard out
He is.
for anybody. Future's a problem.
All of the people that are in the legacy discography conversation all feel like nobody can stand on a stage with me, so you'll never see it.
True.
And they should feel like that. Sure.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at anybody.
And we
feel like that.
shouldn't
That's
say
what
it.
Major
We shouldn't
Clyde
say it.
said.
There's some people and she's on that list.
Yeah.
She's like, I'll just play the first album. I play What's the 411 and walk away.
What's that list? Let me get that list out the way.
Rappers or artists? Period?
Both. Mary, Mariah,
Word.
Beyonce.
Yes.
Huh?
Janet Jackson.
Janet. That's where the buck stops for the women for me. Oh, Rihanna.
Madonna.
I'm about to say
Madonna.
Rihanna and Madonna.
Yeah.
And if you
Yes.
what you woman?
You about
Why?
to do this to Madonna?
Hope not.
I'm the one of the world's biggest Madonna fans. You ain't-
So who you
Woman.
then?
I don't know if Rihanna's untouchable in the verses.
She is.
Oh
my
You're out of your
goodness.
mind.
You're out of your mind.
And I love Rihanna.
Rihanna needs to be higher up that list. I'm mad you got to her.
Of the names you just said, I think she would be like
But she's in it. I don't
Rihanna,
wanna,
Madonna, like in the. I actually recently found like this chart of top selling artists of all
Yes.
time, and there's like the Elvis, Beatles, Michael Jackson, and
Yes.
in that same category
Is
is Rihanna, Madonna, Led Zeppelin, and Queen. I think.
Yeah,
Off the top of my head, I'm
her
freestyling.
shit is
Rihanna's
cemented.
These are people that shut the fuck up.
I would just have, and maybe I'm wrong, but I would have Beyonce and who else was it? Mariah a little like on a
But
higher
we're not
tier.
ranking
We're
these
not
people.
ranking.
ranking
Fair
them.
enough.
just
We're
saying-
not ranking the people.
Fair enough.
This is
They're
the
in
elite
the
tier.
batch.
You're just saying they're the ones that
This
just.
is the tier.
This is the shut the fuck up batch.
Got you. Okay, fair enough.
Those
Fair
are the
enough.
women.
That's Mount Olympus.
The guys would probably be Hov, Ye,
Stevie.
Drake, Wayne.
Oh, you just hung rapper Stevie.
Stevie Wonder, of course.
Mike, obviously.
Mike, of course.
He who shall not be named.
Well, we talking dead
Him,
people in
of
Aretha's
course.
in
We're
that
talking
list
about
too.
rappers though.
Yeah,
Yeah, and that's it.
we talking rappers.
You said Jay, Drake, Wayne,
Yay. I hope.
yeah.
Yeah.
Future's kind of in that conversation.
Future
man.
goes in there,
Future
bro.
might
I
be in
put
that
Kendrick
mix.
in there?
I
No.
put Future in there.
No.
I don't put Kendrick in
I
there.
don't put Kendrick in there.
20 songs.
Kendrick got 20
No, he got 20 songs.
He got 20 songs, but
I just don't think. I think you could get him.
Yeah, I think you can get it.
I don't know.
That's tough.
See, the problem I have with that is that, like, my wife, who is not necessarily a diehard Kendrick fan, when we went to that shit, the pop up, she was like, I came out here not expecting to know a song, and I knew the entire
You know all the
hour
songs.
and a half.
You could add Jeezy into that mix too. No,
No.
you don't think so?
Respectfully.
I don't see it.
Respectfully.
And I love Jeezy.
Y'all know Jeezy's my
Yeah,
favorite.
you don't think Jeezy got like 20?
He has
bangers?
I mean,
absolutely.
there's a lot of people that got 20. Snoop got 20
changing
bangers. But it's the question is like,
But we talking
are
about
you
that
the
untouchable
rare
tier.
air?
Like if we're leaving that tier, I got Rick Ross's on top
For sure.
damn near.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like that's the S tier and like right below
Yeah,
there.
Yeah.
That's what I would think. What else? What else is happening? So Kanye at the stadium, I didn't see it. I
and
don't know
also-
if they'll show it to me.
I know I've been saying I don't think a rapper could do it. He could do it.
I think he could do it.
He could do it.
Do what?
For
Thank
sure.
you.
Stadium tour.
Stadium tour.
Solo stadium
yeah.
tour.
Yeah,
I wish you would announce it.
I saw a
I
clip.
need tickets.
I don't know if it's an old clip or a new clip, but he was mentioning his songs. He was like, Super Bowl, he could do these records. Like he was mentioning like Homecoming, Power, and he was going on.
He
and
has
on.
the.
Yeah.
And I thought about it, I was like, you know what? Kanye could do a Super Bowl.
No, he can't.
Yes, he could.
I mean-
outside of personality.
That's why he can't do it.
Oh, you mean
not
You talking about having the records?
Yes.
Absolutely.
not in his sleep.
he meets the criteria.
Yes.
Like Isaiah, but it's just like Isaiah on the Dream
But-
Team.
I think Kanye could do the Super Bowl in his sleep.
Do you think he could still do it now? Like he's been forgiven, right? He's
No.
doing stadiums.
No.
You don't think
He
he
ain't been
problem
that,
is
he ain't
the-
been that
He's
forgiving.
still,
the
he's still
problem
too
is the-
unpredictable.
No, the problem is the person.
Jay-Z's the helm of the
I don't
Super
think
Bowl.
Hove has forgiven him.
Hope will never forgive
And I
him.
don't know if I would either.
Bro, I don't
If
care
I'm
who-
Hov, I don't want to be in the
I
same
don't even
building
know
as that
him.
nigga.
Hov
Yeah, exactly.
Hov could lose the Super Bowl, and we have another whoever up there.
Ye is not doing
Ye
the
is
Super
not
Bowl.
touching that stage. He's too unpredictable with a live
I
mic
agree.
in front of the world.
It's not just that. It's
No,
that.
that's
No,
that.
that's a big
it.
piece
That's
of
reason
that.
number 2.
No, that's reason number one.
No, it's not.
It's too many
Ish.
investors and
That's not reason
advertising
number 2.
dollars at the Super Bowl. That we are
You're not getting
marketing the Super Bowl halftime show. He's unpredictable. We don't know what's going to come out his mouth that could potentially lose us ad money.
I agree with you, but I'm saying the reason I'm saying that's reason number 2.
What's one?
I don't think, no matter how many rabbis he meets
They good
and
over
apologizes, that he will ever be forgiven.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but that's different than he's a live
I made
wire.
it sound a little
No,
better than
you know. Take his word.
No,
I'm saying that's a separate issue. I'm saying even if even if he had
go
never
hand
done
in
that,
hand.
that was my point. I ain't want to.
Oh, yeah.
raise
I
it
think
like,
we need to-
I ain't want to say it how you said it.
Yeah.
The people behind the marketing dollars will never in a zillion years.
They're on his ass for the shit. He got booked for the shit
The
in
festival.
England. Yeah, wireless festival.
Yeah, and they should be. And to be clear, because I don't want to, because it could play into an anti-Semitic narrative of like Jewish power. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that people are reasonably holding him accountable, and they're not doing what black people do, which is forgive too fast.
everybody.
I think it's reasonable to say you did some shit. I'm offended by it, and I'm not. I'm not going to ruin your life, but I'm also not going to give you these bonuses.
The Super Bowl.
like the fucking Super Bowl.
Would y'all?
And real quick, what I'm saying is that they go hand in hand because it was
sure.
the same unpredictability that led to that.
Yes, that's why I think they're wanting
So
to.
it's the same shit.
I'm saying if he had never said the anti-Semitic shit, I think they still don't let him on because he's too unpredictable.
Exactly.
And I'm saying even if he stopped being unpredictable,
I don't think you can stop.
he would not be forgiven for that.
He hasn't atoned for that yet.
Yeah, I think he has.
He can't.
I think some people are like, again, I accept your apology, but I'm never going to forget. And I respect that.
I don't even think we look at it as genuine.
I don't.
We just
I told you, I was calling it a rollout.
Yo, us being us, we just forgiving people, period. But I don't think that most of us even think that he was sincere in his apologies.
He was doing what he had to do.
Yeah.
Cost of doing business at that point.
I believe that letter he wrote was it the Wall Street Journal. Mm-hmm. I believe that letter was sincere, but
Would y'all watch if he did the alternative Super Bowl?
no.
No.
I just want to know. I mean, I would. I watched it this year.
I think they
That's
get
what I'm
bad
saying.
views. I think they get bad views.
Yeah, if I watched it with Erica Kirk, I gotta watch it with Kanye. It can't be no worse.
Holy shit.
Yeah,